and behind them, more well-equipped troops who are more dressed for parade than they are for war. Again, very well intricated armor and just it's gorgeous. It's immaculate.
It's a lot of units.
And behind them, even more. They're not marching to war.
Nertzi then is going, seeing this immaculate, essentially parade, is going to fall back a little bit, standing back behind any crates or shadows he can find to watch the procession, despite his curiosity of the knowledge that could be attained from this interesting display in a town that it probably shouldn't have happened in.
Well, I mean, this is the capital, so. And Mako, I don't know how to do that. Sorry, I was just saying something.
I'll tell you.
All right. Well, as I kind of want to see, the portal has now begun to close, but the feeling of the gate still being there, sparking the air, but it's probably happening in other spots of the town, possibly. Okay, I want to see what Brew is typing.
On to kind of going forward of what was said, is like if it's a a large force that's coming forward into a capital of people who you are untrusting of different races and magical influences, it would be something that'd be kind of strange and out of place to occur in a town like that if they do have those prejudices. So that's what I was thinking on that one. Okay.
Well, I was going to see that it's happening just about. Well, Zaza would eventually realize it's happening at every single four corners of the town.
Did we lose?
But there's no. Someone dropped out for a second and then came back.
Okay. Go ahead.
And but there's in each of these parties they don't seem to have a lead person like there's one in front of this one at the moment.
And you said they're going backwards.
No, the portal itself was.
Okay, thanks.
It was allowing people to come in, basically.
Gotcha. Basically, some caster casted a traveling portal spell.
Okay, that makes more sense.
You can all move to the side in case the procession wants to proceed faster.
Azim's also going to step aside.
And it appears that they wait for a moment, but the music is lively, loud. It is very much a parade.
Brianna?
And the gentleman in the front,
Brianna!
Mako, I think Mako's coming back.
You said gentleman in the front?
Yeah, the gentleman, I was just waiting for Mako to get back. The gentleman in the front, sitting upon the he puts his hand up and says, "Fear not, anyone. We wish no harm." And about that time, the whole procession starts to move forward.
I would say at that point, Nursey definitely looked at him very skeptically on that one. Considering Goblin's exploitations And anything else that would be a little alarming to him, because most that would say they would do them no harm would put them in slavery or kill them all, to put it bluntly when it comes to the goblin race. So he's a little skeptical.
Well, the perceivings are moving forward, and there's one Artorias in the way.
This is in the sky, John, by the way, she said.
I know Zazar is in the sky. And I said what Zazar saw.
As they're passing by, do we notice anything else about them?
Roll me perceptions.
Alright, working on it. Damn it, nothing can keep me drunk long. I'm already starting to sober up really quick. Damn my German heritage. There we go. Fucking hell. Oh, but damn, Arturius. Holy shit.
God dang.
I thought I rolled good, but you just fucking destroyed me. Nice.
Motherfucker,
Nice
I
roll.
haven't rolled above a 10 tonight.
Well,
It's okay, take some time.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
perception.
Again?
I guess you'll just keep rolling above a 10, just not much.
Do y'all guys have a permit for this?
Just move a few people so I can actually click on this.
Alright, just move it however you need to.
And with those, they're not really trying to hide this. Yuki, you don't really notice, but in the carriages behind are filled with gold, jewels, spices, and everything else. Truly the expensive things. And we can hear the man in the chariot yelling out, "High Lord Antony! We come from the land of Archon, a grand kingdom. We have crossed the sea and come to trade with where we once came from."
Trade, you say?
What does me and Artorias
What do you have to trade?
notice at our...
Do what?
What do me and Artorias notice at our perception rating? Because you said Marco notices also the gold and high-priced goods.
No, I don't notice. That's
Don't
what
notice.
you all
Yeah, you
notice. Yeah, that's what you guys notice.
For the higher rollers, Artorias and Nazim, you notice a gentleman that's following behind. He's a bit out of formation behind the chariot, and he looks fucking pissed. He's also very well dressed, well set, but he's the only one not on a horse or riding anything, and he looks mad.
That's very interesting. Continue
Lord
with
Antony's
Cadence.
still. What were you saying, Cadence? Caden?
Say again?
What were you saying?
We're talking about trade, sir.
I say, do you have a permit for this?
We need no permit. We are nothing but ambassadors to this land. Like he actually answered you.
You teleported in the middle of a business sector. What were you going to do to a kid?
Wonder.
Question,
And
is the
he's-
reason why no one's here is because they announced that they were going to do...
Nope. I just didn't want to populate this with 1,000 people.
Okay, still.
The
My
streets are
point
filled with people just looking like, what the fuck is going on?
My point still stands!
Are you still waving and everything?
I wonder what they're here to trade.
The goblins are just gonna keep cackling at this point because this This is
what they're
getting
going here.
ridiculous to him.
Come to a port in the south. We've made a small town to help facilitate our travels.
What
What they're saying is
say?
they invaded.
What you say, you party? That we go investigate these, what seems like incredibly rich fools, and see what they have to offer. Perhaps maybe travel to the Western Lands.
With all these perceptions and everything,
Okay.
I'm gonna say both Yuki and Artorias, because you're close to him. You see Gonir is not looking towards this perception, almost as if he is hiding.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, what's Kinnear doing?
Yeah, because we hadn't heard from him in a while. Alright, perception. Oh, yeah! Baby.
What are you trying to see?
Yeah, you said roll perception. Went for it.
No,
So with all the roles that we had,
with all the roles that's been going on and everything, and I was just going with the two people closest. Is that Gonir was hiding, like almost as if he was hiding himself. And Lord Antony is still waving and yelling towards those he sees.
Does that mean only those two characters notice that he is currently hiding?
I mean, with your perception, you probably noticed.
I mean, he does have spies essentially everywhere at all times.
Yeah, more or less.
Not that he's the most brilliant at discussing anything whatsoever with anybody else, but hey.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but the music is lousy.
Lousy?
Lousy.
It's
I
supposed to
don't
be.
know who trained their musicians, but it's very subpar.
I'll kill you.
We have the best musicians in all the land! And he doesn't actually say that, but that is hilarious to me. But eventually they continue forward. No one comes out of any more gates or anything. This force is basically the same you'd see in all the four corners, and they are moving towards the Capitol building.
So do we still like sense the gateway in the vicinity?
Like, it closes probably.
Yeah, the gate itself is closed, and
Okay.
the basically the energy that was in the air from the gates is gone now, as all the other gates close up as well.
I would say then Twitchy's fur probably doesn't stand on end anymore, and he's relaxed, almost in kind of a sleeping state with Nerdsy at this point, after the essentially confusion and craziness has calmed down.
I turn to Resmi, the fletchling, and I say,
Razim.
Razamine. I say, damn it, I should have tripped one of them. It would have been hilarious. But
I would've-
also,
I would-
maybe an act of war.
I would have given you a stick.
Eventually, the music fades. You see them moving to the Capitol building. Gunnar looks to everyone. We should more than likely follow that.
Yeah.
We have to follow the bad music.
We'll see what they're doing at the Capitol building.
If you say, employer, I expect extra gold if we were to accommodate something that would hurt our ears. As he points at his very large ears, larger than everybody else's.
Workers' comp.
I agree.
Here, and I hand him like some beans. Here, put these in your ears.
Ye old Ye old earplugs! Ye old earplugs!
Fucking hell, man. Beans.
They're
in my-
actual.
Okay.
Wouldn't wax be better?
just a little.
Well, I didn't have any wax.
Would I roll anything for the idea of putting beans in my ears as a goblin, considering he's a highly intelligent goblin? I mean, he's as intelligent as like a high elf.
Alright, so
Try and glance over. Good year.
It's an old joke from the forest.
Do I have any wax? This is good questions.
Didn't you buy a bunch of wax?
no, that was fucking that was the old swim team, Craig.
You know what? Fuck it. Twitchy is just holding his little rat claws over my ears. That's good enough. Fuck the beans.
You coming on Taurus?
Twitchy ate
Rush.
the beans. Oh, that completely
Not
caught me
my
off
wax.
guard.
Thank you. This is my specialty.
Hashtag cadence. Fucking love you, man.
I
missed
miss
you,
y'all
man.
too.
We missed you.
This was
Yo,
fucking-
don't go off screen, please.
I almost did it.
This was
Pull
fucking
you.
we're arranging the day off for. Fuck yeah.
Here, I'll grab.
There we go.
Let's hear more shitty music. Here we go.
Oh god, it started again.
You're following it. You're staying in range.
Meh.
Do I have anything to silence that?
Yeah, if you want something good as background music right now,
I'm purposely picking a terrible music.
why we do this? I'll guess I'll link it in Discord. Use this and put it at low volume. This is pretty good for any town music you want. Really, really good. Yeah, you just listen to that background.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to now because I'm gonna have to download it and then upload it onto Fanverse. So now
Well,
I
you
can't
don't
do
have
that.
to upload shit. It's on fucking YouTube. Just listen to it and put it at low volume. It's perfect.
Yeah, because we're playing music in the actual client.
Oh, I don't hear that shit.
That's
Yeah.
the crap great music that everyone's been hearing.
Now, Moff, so you know we're going back to the map called Sorko.
I guess I'm lucky then that I haven't heard it.
So everyone's moving from the shopping district and all. In front, you can see the parade still going. And there's literally parades going from the south to the north. There's none. There is even one coming from where the sea is, and probably started right around Artorias' house. With the same shitty music.
Does everyone in the city hear this shit music?
Everyone is out in the
Let's crank
streets.
it up then.
Just shitty music, shady town.
God, please, no.
I'll leave it there, because you're not right next to it.
It's very loud.
Suppose my guy can roll for the largest fart he ever can roll.
No. Focus, people. Focus.
Alright, so waiting for Peaches to come back.
This is back.
Oh, back, okay.
And again, you can see the parade happening in front of you. It's moving forward. People are out in droves, just watching it all, wondering what the fuck is going on. You can now see the guards starting. Yeah, now you can see the guards are on fucking edge.
Yes, those poor shit-covered guards.
They're all moving out, mobilizing. You can see them literally blocking off sections of streets, holding out their rifle slash polearm.
This would be a good.
It's a
time
pike and
for me to
shot.
disguise
They-
myself again.
So they have, small halberds and are we talking like black powder weapons, like, you know, one
Yes.
shot that needs to reload?
Yes.
Okay, pike and shot. Okay.
And they are just one bad move from just going from standing there to shooting this giant crowd of things moving, and probably shooting themselves in crossfire as well. That's beside the point. They've never been really trained for war because war doesn't really happen around here.
Fear.
I am so happy right now. I'm so happy. Like, Peaches has the biggest smile on her face. And he's just looking at the guards, just so happily.
Lanier's moving forward fairly quickly, but you can see he's trying to blend in as well, trying not to be seen. He's being very tempting to be stealthy. You can see he's hurrying himself a little much.
I would say, let's see, at the moment, pretty much has his entire rat swarm of the city on call. This is putting him on edge at the same time as piquing his curiosity.
Is everyone else following this parade, or are y'all doing something different, or?
I'm following. At least I can't lose it. Hopefully.
It's true. It's loud enough.
I mean, I'm following the bad.
Oh, that was right. You alright, Ruby? Yeah, Ruby? Okay. I was like, oh.
What do you want?
I'm asking what, like, are you following with the parade? Are you trying to see what's going on? Are you doing anything different?
I mean, I'm just gonna follow him. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't think.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna go to the library and make Zazar keep an eye on them, because anything he sees, I see.
Well, alright. Okay, you're gonna go back to the library. You can see that this type of parade is happening at the southern part of the town as you go past to go to the library. And it has just as many troops and just as well both armed, and they both look very pretty. Because they have, again, gold armor and jewel encrusted, I mean, you name it. It looks nice.
Which is kind of a bad armor. Gold's really soft.
It's not meant for war.
They about to get fucko boys.
And let me, Russell, roll me a knowledge check real quick, just in general.
Okay.
Because you didn't notice this at first. See if you notice this now.
In general?
Yes, in general knowledge, just.
I don't see general knowledge. I see local knowledge.
Your, wisdom. Wisdom.
There we go. That makes more sense to me.
What am I rolling?
Not you, just God! I thought you were... Wait, Mako, is wisdom meant for memory, or is intelligence meant for memory?
Probably intelligence.
No, intelligence is meant from what you have learned. So recalling, like, facts is intelligence.
Then it would have been intelligence.
So we don't have to roll anything for this?
No.
Exact same roll.
Well then.
Basically, all you can tell is those patterns in those armor look really familiar, and you don't really know from what. That's about all your character knows on that one. So yes. So everyone's Artorias, are you following as well?
Naturally.
I'm pretty sure everyone's just following, just like, oh, what the fuck? As you do. Eventually, the parade stops at this. It gets eventually to that bridge. You can see just a line of guards.
Considering the goblins that live under these parts, considering like the bridge areas, the harbors, and all that, haven't they done anything at this point?
The the goblins are definitely out. They're not really doing anything at the moment, but they're watching.
Alright. That would make sense considering how stupid they are.
It's very pretty.
That would do it. They would literally be just staring at it big-eyed, like, what can I steal from that? Not that any of them would have the guts to. They would just shit themselves on first capture.
But the parade is stopped at just about any part at the bridges that leading to this giant Capitol building by guards aiming their halberds/firearms towards this parade. And at this one, you see a councilman. If anyone has knowledge local, they can roll it.
Hey, hello.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Does it need to be trained for us to roll it for this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it would have to be
all
trained.
knowledges.
Okay, so I can't roll this one. Damn.
Alright, so that's everyone.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, I have a 9.
What?
I think he said he had a 9-year-old to take care of.
Yes, I have a 9-year-old yapping. It's Sienna. She's asking me things.
You're candy.
So all y'all know that this is the head congressman. This is the top tier of the government. And he is stepping out and yelling to this man, "Who are you and what do you want? I demand to know this."
Good job, Marco, on the roll. That doesn't matter.
I mean, it kinda does.
Kinda.
I'm waiting to see what people are typing.
Cadence.
I'm just thinking, like, why would you?
Let's see what Wolf is typing. Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen.
I think I now know what even his chin hairs look like.
God, he looks so evil.
He is a titan. Now he's squat.
Please,
There we go. Sorry, that made me lose train of thought. This is beautiful, dude.
I try my best.
So again, this man is the High Congressman. Lord Anthony steps from his chariot. And the man that was following behind him is slowly walking with him as well, looking fairly annoyed. Ah, yes! We are from the Kingdom of Archon. He gives a half bow. I am Lord Anthony, Congressman looks. I don't care who you are. You've forced your way into our city. Why would you do such a thing? I was merely trying to make everyone happy. A grand parade is always nice. Some of you can kind of realize Lord Antony's a little dim. Lord Antony may not be the sharpest crayon in the tool shed. And the gentleman that's fairly annoyed is finally stepping forth. Just, please, Lord Antony, let me take care of this.
Oh, fuck. There you go. This is what I said. I want to say Seb, what I did.
You see some of the back guardsmen just kind of look at you. It's like, what was that? And this man walks up. I am the advisor to the king of the land of Archon. My name is Advisor King. It is a great honor to meet you. Congressman just doesn't look exactly happy. We knew this was a bit much, but we wanted to make a statement.
Boar.
And to... Boar? Where'd boar come from?
That makes me hungry. Pig? Boar?
Nothing.
Boar, pigs, ribs, steak, pork chops.
And the advisor, we are the fruits, the labor of this land. We come from this land from almost 1,000 years ago, and he's yelling really loud so everyone can hear. When what is called the Old Kingdom launched over 100 ships, we are them. We passed the oceans to come here, and now we have found the correct way to pass them safely. We wish for all those who wish to come to this land to come, trade, wonder, and enjoy. Congressman's still looking somewhat annoyed. We have found great advancements. Wish to share them with all. First, we ask for as many of y'all will come to Archon. Congressman just kind of looks. Are you done? Yes. So are you here to actually set up a trade route officially? Yes. The men can stay within the inns of the town and they'll be paid for. But as for a military presence, we do not care for. It will be watched fully by the gods. Come. And you see the congressman turn. I will respond to that in a minute. Congressman turns and starts to head back into the Congress building. Only you two follow me. Gods follow me as well. And the Lord and the advisor and the congressman head into the building, disappearing. The troops on the outside are still staying at attention. The very annoying band is still very much playing.
Can you, if you're leaving, shut the band up?
I can light them a fire.
I like that idea. We can light them on fire for you.
He said, Nerds, he stands in front of the band and threatens them with his rat and be like, I will light every single one of you on fire, and I will start from the crotch. If you don't, shut the fuck up.
Are you actually doing that?
Yes.
Hello, Internet! Hello, Incident! This is about to happen! The moment you even try to get near them, these fine, well-dressed the well-dressed troops just stand in front of you, swords up, ready to fight.
In response, he
You
will
see-
simply fart at them and then go, only joking.
About to say, oddly enough, there's a well bit of confidence well, not confidence, of coordination in their movements. Not exactly something you see around here, mostly because there's no real war here.
So you seem to be a little more coordinated than the others. Okay, you might see a bit more combat, but maybe you could ask your friends not to, how can I put it, pollute the area with the music that at this point is a little superfluous. There's no point to continue it, so respect the people of this city that you visit that is foreign and let them have peace. Good enough, no?
Roll. This is the point that have you roll diplomacy.
Roll
I
fucking
think.
diplomacy! Roll
Can I
goddamn diplomacy!
do something as well? Just doing this. Hold on.
Yes, yes, you can.
So I'm
I
rolling-
want to cast enhanced diplomacy on him so he gets.
Please do.
A lot of negatives.
I have a
Still
minus
be good.
3. Please cast it on me.
Oh yeah, you got it. Don't worry.
Okay, so what? How much is the opposing bonus? This is what?
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
So I switch to a +2.
No, you get you.
gives
you
plus 2.
yeah, so you're a -1.
Oh, well, fantastic, huh? Okay. Wait, my charisma mod or my actual?
No, actually.
Yeah, actual
not
diplomacy.
charisma.
So I switched
Charisma.
from -2 to -1.
More or less.
Amazing. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that whatsoever.
You didn't subtract the. You didn't add the fucking. You would have only got a 2. You would have gotten a 2.
I went from -2 to -1 and got that.
Oh my god.
Wait, how did you go from -2 to -1? Where did you put it?
That ranks. What do I do with this? Is
No,
this
no,
a
that's
mod?
right. No, that is
Misc.
the misc.
Hey, John?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but is Cadence's character sheet set up right? I can't
Yes.
whisper him or find him anywhere under P.
My diplomacy isn't any better.
Whoops.
Okay, assume
I'm
that,
sorry.
you rolled a 1 then on your first roll, because that's.
Yeah, I would say that's probably was a 1 on my first roll, considering my incredibly bad stats in that in the first place. Because, like, I mean, he is extremely self-important, Cadence, in case you want to know. He's highly intelligent, self-important, but has absolutely no ability whatsoever to convince anyone else of any point he has.
Okay,
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna try to. Can I help him? I have intimidation.
you're gonna intimidate him.
Oh no!
Go for it.
Not at the head dude, just at the band that keeps playing. All I'm gonna say is,
Stop.
"Hey, shut the fuck!" Oh, they did? Oh, I thought they were still going.
No, they stopped because
No,
there's
stop.
an international incident happening right there, and
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay,
what did
I
the
know
goblin find?
Real quick.
Well, you
I
originally
know
said
why-
the music was still good. That's why I was. Yeah.
well,
Okay.
I haven't been
No.
really. Go
I
ahead.
know why you couldn't see his name, because Cans put a space before his name. There,
Oh,
it is now fixed. You should be able to /whisper peaches.
Oh.
yep, there we go.
Okay, so From what,
Okay, let me state of what's going on. The moment you step forth and begin to talk, there's again this volley of shields in front of you. Holding. The band has stopped playing because now there's an international incident going on,
Oh.
and you're trying to talk to them, and you failed miserably. Now, after you attempted to say this, who is stepping in and doing what? Because the band has stopped playing. So I don't know what Peaches is doing, and I don't know what anyone else is doing. So let me figure out what everyone else is doing. What is everyone else doing?
Are you bailing me, Peaches?
What is-
Okay. What did he try to do? Just
He attempted to just talk to the guards of the band to tell them to stop playing. They have stopped playing, but now he's now surrounded by a whole bunch of well-coordinated troops.
I'm not gonna intimidate the troops. I'm gonna intimidate him to make it sound like I'm a very displeased mother.
Okay, so this is gonna get really.
I almost fell out of my chair.
The logic is being he's a small goblin. Clearly he's. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. Won't happen again. Now, come on. We told you this multiple times.
Do it.
We backed out law enforcement.
Do it. I want to fucking see this intimidation roll, and you're gonna have to roll a bluff too, because you're lying.
Intimidate them from the
You're gonna
background.
piss off
I never
Nerdsy so
said-
fucking
I
bad.
I never said I was his mother. I said I'm acting like.
It's still a lie. It's still a bluff. But I'm going to let you do it, and they are at a disadvantage right now because they have no idea if you're the mother or not or something. They're just like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, you have a fucking rat who has white skin, which is unique, with a fucking, a goblin with a fucking rat, with a lit fire staff, with a lantern, and then you have your fucking tall ass female, fucking elf coming over and going, "I'm like his mother." What the fuck?
Now,
It could be.
little runt. What have I told you before?
He's trying to intimidate you, Wolf.
Wolf.
Oh, okay. So what do I roll for this? Because you're
There's
pissing
no roll.
Nerdsy off.
There's no rolling. I'm gonna check if it works because there's a thing for intimidation. Wait, what?
This is the bluff to form a fucking troop!
Uh,
Okay, so what do I do?
let me calculate if she successfully intimidates you. Because there's a calculation for it. Okay, so let's see.
Because this normally would be pissing Nerdsy the hell off,
Okay, so.
considering he
it's
thinks
10
so much of
plus-
himself.
10 plus your hit dice plus your wisdom modifier. What's that combined?
Let me see how.
Uh,
Okay.
10 free from hit dice. What's your wisdom modifier? It's on your character sheet. I can't
Two.
look at it.
I'm getting there.
So 15. 15 in total. Yes, you were intimidated.
She
Damn
intimidates
it.
you successfully.
Hmm.
And
And
you.
if you're a good boy, you might get some cotton candy. Now let's leave these nice scars alone.
The guards are rolling with it. You think it's true? He's like,
Okay, let's give Nerdy's response to this.
How does he get
Very
that?
well, very well. I might be in the neighborhood for cotton candy. My rats might like it. These people don't have to die today. It's fine. Play your music if you want to. Just know that nobody likes it, and nobody likes you. So have
We're so
good feelings in
sorry.
that, and that if you go to the tavern, no one will buy you any drinks. You'll be alone in the corner. You might eat something, but you will be sad. Alright. I shall go with this person here, mainly because they are taller than you. The boobs are probably bigger than your head anyway. So, bye.
they are fucking confused. I'm looking at one of
Okay. If anyone wants to sneak past the guards, now's the time because they're gonna be dumbfounded for the next, I don't know, rest of their life.
At which point the music starts up again.
Right? I mean, you're dealing with a goblin who is more intelligent than most elves in the first place. He just has no ability to convince anyone of his intelligence. Like, literally, Cadence, his charisma is 5. His charisma is nothing. He has no charisma. He has -3 in charisma.
Can anyone roll me perception?
Do we all need to? What we need to roll?
Yeah, all y'all can roll me perceptions.
Okay, working on.
Sure. There's a whole lot of seeing around.
I see. Yeah.
I don't.
I got a 15. I definitely could have gotten a lot higher than that. Oh well.
Alright,
5.
alright, Rui.
Oh, I need to change back that roll from him casting that on me.
Rui had to dip out. They weren't feeling super good. Alright, there's only one person that notices, and I will message them.
What was it
Yeah,
that I
we got
rolled that I
24.
changed the modifier to?
Diplomacy.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so just put that back at the -2. There we go.
Yeah, you should put it in MISC, not in actual ranks.
Yeah, it's MISC. It's MISC. It's from that. It's not ranged from MISC. I just changed it back to what it was. So I legitimately, at a -2, got 0.
Yep.
Because I am Wolf, and that is what I do. If the roll doesn't matter, I get a high roll.
I mean, it was a good speech though.
Yeah. Thank you. I enjoy playing my character. Before I was a dwarf kid and I got so stuck with the accent that I literally became known as Wolfgar as my dwarf, no matter what character I played. So it's good to play someone else.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm still working on my character role.
Like maybe I'm doing slightly better because I have 4 bottles of ale in me, but who knows? But
Alright, Peaches, that's what you see. To everyone else, Gonair's just gone.
damn it! Wait, where's Rui?
Rui had to dip out.
Oh, well shit. I mean, is she not gonna be back?
No.
Ah, well, I guess both Rui and Craig will be out for this one. We'll have to do the
No,
next one.
they'll be out. We'll be alright.
Okay.
Catch up.
So, yep. Gonair's just gone. The troops are still surrounding the Capitol building, not doing anything. And there's not any bridge, there's the guards.
What happened to Gonir?
Well,
Good.
Gonair.
No, I'm like in character. I'm assuming she's saying that. Where is he?
Moving to the capital. Yeah, he's moving to the Capitol building. Stealthily, I can see it.
Are you telling everybody that?
No, all the people.
Oh my god. It's excellent.
Out of character, I just loudly point. Hey, he's naked. Anyway.
Okay,
Are we supposed to
in
follow
character, are you telling everybody that he is moving stealthily towards the capital?
Yes, I tell him that.
Okay.
And Caden, the moment you point to where Gonair was, he's not there anymore. And no matter what you do, you are not seeing him.
Repeat that last bit, you got cut off.
I'm saying no matter what, you cannot see him anymore all of a sudden. It's like he almost went invisible.
Yeah, he just disappeared. Are we supposed to follow?
Perhaps, I'm not sure.
Dude,
Is
just got here.
your perception
I
of
just got here. Did he?
I'm not sure whether he disappeared or truly not, but you have better perception than most of us do. So, take my rat with you on your shoulder. Do not worry about it. He won't make you explode. Not today. So, just have him and let us know of anything that may occur.
Right. Are we supposed to follow him or? Oh, thank you for the rat. I pet Twitch. I pet the rat. Are we supposed to like follow him or just sit?
Twitch is just gonna look at him, a blank expression. Because remember, he can't express anything till level 6. So,
Yeah.
he's just gonna look at him like, alright.
Is it bad I imagine Twitch just rolling his eyes?
He could be. And keep in mind, the further Cadence gets away from me with Twitch, the more magically unstable he becomes. So there is a chance, if he gets too far away and decides to feed himself something, that Cadence gets to explode.
Anyway, hey, where's the other person? Human. We're missing 2 people.
You can see their eidolon circling above, and that's about it.
Are we just supposed to like stay here? Or are we supposed to like get into the capital?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay.
What says you, Art?
Well, I suggest we all stay here. For Gonya's off investigating on his own and doesn't require our assistance.
That sounds very wise and intelligent, but also boring. But
Also,
probably the
Gonya's
best option.
instructions.
Did he give us instructions?
Yes,
Was
hence
instructed
why.
by Go-
Yes, why I just said per his instruction.
What were they? Stay here?
Hmm?
Did he say for us just to stay here or anything else?
Stay, I am going to see what's going on. His words verbatim.
I don't believe he actually said anything, though.
Very well, if he perhaps said this, then we'll follow it. Autorias is someone we can trust, and he is most certainly an intellectual fellow. I think we should wait. For the moment, I will make some tea. Twitchy will keep you company, but at the same time, we will wait for our friend to give us word of what is going on. After all, that's what we're paid for.
Whatever the goblin said. I don't know what he said, but that.
Fuck you.
Huh?
Like she wouldn't even know what what he said at that point either.
Yeah. That's why I went, huh?
Even the profanity, he's just like, yes? And the goblin just the goblin's just face palming. Like he's just like, oh.
It's like, I said, huh? And had like a slight tilt hit. Like, didn't understand.
Yeah, full face palm on the goblin for that one. John,
Shucks.
take it away.
Alright. Well, not but a few minutes pass. And there's a Gonir again. And he is running back.
Oh, he seems a little rushed. I wonder what's got him spooked.
At which point, we probably see like 60 guards chasing him down.
No guards chasing him, but he goes, too old for this.
Take a drink of herbal tea here. Take a swig.
Choice. Thank you for keeping everyone here.
Pleasure.
I knew I could. I'm too old.
Seems like you need to, work out a little bit more. Look a little out of shape.
It comes from being 1,000 years old.
Let's see how well you do when you're in the last 10 percentile of your life.
Agreed. Either way.
So, what is the battle plan here? Are we watching this charade, or are we at least finally departing?
I believe I attempted to see into the deeper chambers of the discussion they were having, and oh god,
Lots only cut short. Does that mean the way we get to move on and get paid, or do you pay us now and we call you a fool?
the payment I told you would come in the land. What?
Do you have
Give me a moment.
ingredients? Oh, take
Here's
a
an
moment.
idea.
Take another chug of this tea and just relax. Speak to us when you can maintain your breath.
Artorias, what are you saying?
I was about to suggest what he just suggested.
Okay,
You have to change measurements in order for you to get here.
I'm 1,000 years old.
That's
No excuse for poor breathing work.
There's no excuse. At the same time, they both just...
Gunir is looking to Artorias. This is why youth is wasted on the young.
Naturally.
I
Alright,
like the fact
hands
that
above the
Ulrich-
head.
Ulrich just sounds so bored of everything.
I love it. He does the Snape voice really well. It's great.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking of doing this instead.
Oh god, the flashbacks. The flashbacks, man.
Christopher Walken
Alright.
becomes Christopher Reeves. Anyway.
Alright, everyone, back on track. I believe they have the way. The land in which we want.
Who's they?
And he's pointing to the people that just showed up.
Oh.
Didn't they mention something about folks who wish to departure to their land? And to the south?
Yes. I believe that's what they're talking about in there.
So, what are we stealing from them then?
Not stealing, not steal. Not. Again, the payment and everything. The true worth. The rest of that land. It's there.
Well, do you have the chops?
Again, I believe they are the ones that'll be taking us there. What I heard, they're having transport ships to this land. They're just finalizing things before I got spotted.
How do we
I'm
hire ourselves to this voyage?
Wait for just a little longer. I believe that's all we can do at this moment. Politics and all. He lets out a variable groan.
Then I suggest we annoy Talita. Perhaps Artorias would, with his calm mind, would be the best for this position for now.
I would second that motion for all of you.
Well, as much as I appreciate the nominations, I must dutifully refuse.
Why is it so?
Because I am here for entirely different reasons than you all, and as such, I am not entirely in line with the party for the entirety of the duration.
No, but you will offer most likely the most, how could I put it, sagely advice for our group, would you not?
Very well.
Consider it a temporary leadership until those pulse, essentially until the moments your interests do not align with ours. Then someone else could take lead. Most likely our 1,000-year-old ancient fella who gets worn out from a slight jog.
I jumped into a moat, climbed half a building.
A slight jog.
Falcon flies over your head, screaming very loudly. Either way. Arcturus, I think you need to take this position. However, the simple fact of... I think we may have to part ways for a short time. If this port is the correct way they've set up, then I'll more than likely go forth, scout it, while y'all move behind me.
Very well, just so you know, I do intend to give it right back to you as soon as we're in your homeland.
It's perfectly acceptable.
I follow your lead. Nutsi will give a small bow. At least for now. Do anyone else oppose this leadership? Anyone else?
Yuki?
I'm consulting with you know who.
Mm-hmm.
I was just typing.
As long as I get to do something, I'm okay.
This is far too entertaining with this much ale.
I am so tempted to do an out-of-character joke on you, Marco.
Why?
Must know.
You know, Yuki, you know who is from an entirely different universe, not in this one.
He should not be named!
You left me wide open for that, I'm sorry.
I see, so Marco's character has a slit nose at this point.
That or they're wearing a turban.
Wait, I'm very...
Harry
I don't
Potter
get it.
boy. Harry Potter.
Okay, to explain it, in Harry Potter, the main villain is often referred to as you-know-who,
Should not be named. Okay.
He should
or
not been-
you-know-who.
Okay.
Right.
Alan Rickman is also from Harry Potter.
Yes.
So-
Professor Snape, and then you have Professor Quill, who, while wearing a turban, essentially, Voldemort, or he who shall not be named, is on the back of the head, which people don't notice. So you could be like talking to the back of your head with a turban, or you could have a slit nose face and be the full possession of Voldemort. But yeah, we're just making fun of you. There you go.
Out of character still look good.
Oh god.
It's okay, Marco. Kick you in the crotch later. Let's move on.
Alright. For now, I suggest everyone gather the gear, meet at the tavern. Arcturus, I think this is the time that it's time to close your house up for now. For now, at least.
Already done.
Understood. I'll meet at the tavern in not but 5 minutes. All gear ready to go. Arcturus, you'll take over soon enough.
Understood. We shall all meet at the tavern then.
We'll meet there. I'll meet you soon enough, as the guards have a bit of an, how can I say it, eye for me. I will prepare a little bit more in secret. I'll meet you at the tavern, and I probably have to pay the tavern owner a bit more gold to ignore me, as per usual. But I will see you there, certainly. Twitchy will go with you. And that's to your character,
My character?
Marco's character.
Yeah,
Twitchy is
I
going
figured
with them.
Twitchy come with me so I don't get lost.
Yeah, Twitchy will literally direct him, and if he feels like going the wrong, his girl character feels like going the wrong direction, might end up with a bit of burnt off hair. So.
Razim, what are you doing?
I'm about to have this court meeting, but going back to the tavern because. Well, actually, I'm gonna go to my car and check on my, animals and make sure they're safe and not stolen.
No. The guards have protected them well. They're still exactly there.
There's only one guinea pig missing.
No, I'm gonna bring a guinea pig back with me. Don't worry, it's coming.
Squeak, squeak. Who can do a guinea pig squeak?
Either way. So, a short moment, basically. And we're moving back to the town.
A moment of reprieve, yeah. Indeed. Sweet. Okay. Do our characters need a particular position? Just next to the
Just, I mean, you can just say that we're there. I'm just gonna kind of fast play it.
What?
Oh, fucking fuck! How did you?
Geography roll, dude.
Give me like an hour.
Now that you think about it, John, when I did that roll, I must have rolled a 19 in order to roll a 0. Because if I had rolled a 1.
Roll.
Sorry, my bad. If I had rolled the lowest roll,
Yeah,
I would have
good
been
roll.
I would have been a -1. So I'm just as bad in diplomacy as he is in geography.
No, you're worse.
Oh,
If
oh.
you no, because you have a -5 to your diplomacy overall. You rolled a
I don't
5,
know
you
what
got-
you're talking about.
Okay, roll up to your diplomacy.
No, let's go forward.
Let's go
forward.
forward. Yeah, I understand.
I'm going backwards.
Okay,
Going
go ahead,
backwards.
Marco.
Marco, you end up in a brothel.
I just
You
passed
are-
due on myself.
You're in just an all. You are in a dwarf brothel. No, it's definitely not the phone. Keep in. This is a dwarf brothel.
There's hair
Very
everywhere.
Very short men are walking up to you. You seem a little young to be in here, but do you want some? And he starts like flexing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Flexing.
I'm sorry, John. I thought you could go. You seem to be young to hear. Do you want some fun?
What the fuck?
Marco, let's put it this way. Every barrel is sawed off.
And he's just flexing in front of you. Do you want some of this? How about this? And then another one joins in. Come on, pretty lass. Come with us.
And the bulgers get
Pay a little
larger.
gold.
No, wow, I rolled so bad on Intimidate. I'm just gonna turn around and leave.
They're not intimidated at all. They're like, ooh. You're like this. Where are you going? Come back!
You made the dwarves harder. They're falling
It was
with
you,
all
you-
the
you
wreckage
scared
for
her
their
away.
big clothes.
But I was wearing a pink thong.
Let's try again.
No. Run, Marco.
You are having all the luck.
Well, if I roll another natural one.
No, you want to do the same fucking
Okay, for him, let's just say he literally arrived in the center of the rat den. He is literally tripped and fallen in like the biggest pile of rat shit he possibly could.
No. You are, again, you are in the exact same fucking brothel.
Just
The dwarf fucking brothel. And they are trying. Oh, we know you'd be back.
They're flexing their dicks.
Come on. I can show you what a real miner looks like.
Okay, John.
Definitely mind your ore.
In this order. First, I'm going to cast a spell to see which way is the right way. No. This one. Go look at Twitch and go. Is this the right way?
Twitch, what is Twitchy doing to that one?
Twitchy, at that response, literally shits on his shoulder. On her shoulder.
Really?
Yes, that will be his way of saying no, because this is how bad you took the directions. He is very displeased.
I will stay out of character and not grab him and just throw him.
You should be happy
Just
that
no.
shit isn't acidic. At that point.
I'm just gonna leave. Do I need to roll again, or can he guide me?
I
this time?
want to see you try to roll again, because
Fine.
if you get another nat 1,
No.
thank
Okay, he can
fuck.
guide you. He's got to guide you. Go ahead, John.
Alright. Everyone else is there. And they've been there for a while. And I mean a while.
Twitchy.
And you're just now showing up.
Oh, here it is.
Gunnir's looking over like, where did you go?
I'm curious, what was the brothel called?
Rocking a hard place.
I'm going to this place called Rock in a Hard Place twice.
Oh, what are the ladies?
But then Twitchy helped me find the right way, and I'm gonna pet him and then put him down onto the floor so you can.
I'm gonna notice the like shit stain on your shoulder and notice that you're
No, I
not
cleaned
lying.
that. No, I cleaned that.
Oh, did you? Try cleaning the smell, boy. But
Prestidigitation.
Nerdsy's gonna come back. And he's
Like,
just
one
gonna
sec,
look
what?
at his master like, what the fuck? And I'm just going, oh, I am so sorry, Nerdsy. I'm so sorry, my little Twitchy. I'm so sorry.
Wait, go back.
Okay, going back.
Right about there. When you said rocking a hard place, you were there twice. The common woman next to you just goes, "Oh yeah, I've been there a few times. Those boys are lovely." And you see she's swooning over the idea of it now.
Just weirdly go look at her and then on.
Flex,
Also,
flex, flex,
Just so you
flex.
know, Wolf, it's clean completely. Any smell is prestidigitation.
Mm. I mean, you're trying to fool a goblin's nose, which is going to be essentially
No,
way better
it
than yours.
magically turns it off, like it's gone.
Ah,
That's
That's
what
different.
prestidigitation does. Yeah.
okay. Well, then move on then, John.
Alright. So now we're all here. I'm happy to see you've made it, Yuki.
Very much so.
I don't know why you went to a brothel twice, but
Oh, that's.
I will not judge.
I got
Explains
drunk
what they were
again.
Wearing so
What'd you say?
explains why they were wearing so little. She didn't think it was a brothel. Just thought it was a weird place.
Honey, it's just like, oh, for the love of...
I am gonna roll a fortitude right now.
But yeah, you've drank enough at this point.
How do I do it
Alternation
again?
pass.
Okay, where is it? There it is.
Main page.
You're okay.
Sweet. I am so resistant to alcohol, unlike real life.
I was Razine drinking.
Hmm?
I'm asking if Razine was drinking.
Oh.
His pizza's drinking.
Hey,
He
are
turned
you
on
getting
his
a bucket?
headset.
I know, I saw them typing for a moment.
Razim, are you drinking, sir?
Just, if they're, no, they actually can't hear us at all. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Peaches, are you drinking? Yeah. Aiden.
Yes, I am.
Alright, roll me a fort save.
in case you're wondering where it is, it's on the main page under your stats.
Under core. You are buzzing. You are feeling good.
I mean, she's an elf. She's not
Yeah.
Oof.
It's no orc or
Yes,
nothing.
I have a high fort.
Try not to
Say.
run into that half-naked orc.
It's
Flexing around asking if you're odd enough.
dwarf.
Oh, trust me, those orcs run to you if you know what I mean.
Oh my.
You think they're carrying a weapon when really it's just part of themselves?
Do you guys want to know how Yuki disguises herself?
No.
draws a mustache. One really convincing mustache, my dad.
Anyway, move on.
Yes, we will.
Okay,
Like I said,
so
the opportunity has arrived, and I knew it was. Any questions thus far from anyone?
You speak of opportunity, yet you ran exasperated from what would be our opportunity, our connection. So I'm going to assume this is possibly not legal?
This, in a sense, at this moment, I don't know exactly what's going on with how they're rolling everything, but what I did, probably not so much. You could say I'm a little antsy. I'm waiting. No. I'm no sneak thief.
There's the one who ran back. Like what?
I did not steal. I simply wanted to know.
A rogue does not mean you steal low at all times. You could be observing for information. Information is just information. Ooh. Information is just as much treasure as anything else. So, what do you wish us to do? After all.
He's just thinking.
Atorias, what did you think of the situation?
I think that seeing as I went with Sigonya here, I'm going to stick with him. And we should get going soon.
Ah, you are the leader of our party, so I will follow your orders. I am getting paid, and you are certainly an individual with a brains in your mind. Compared to certain other individuals here. I'm gonna kind of nonchalantly glance at Yuki.
Probably pick that up, and I'll say, I'm not sure what the goblin said, but you are the eldest, which means you probably had the most experience. So I agree with your statements.
Immediate chuckle under breath at experience.
About this time, you can start hearing some muttered shouting as a town crier is in the distance. That's about all you can hear at the moment.
No information, just.
That's all you can hear due to, there being wall and space between you and them.
Fair enough.
Hear ye, hear ye! Grand news from the land of the West! Passage is being granted!
Now, considering my routes have been posted around town, would we have this information first, or would it be informed by?
It literally, you probably would have heard this just about 5 minutes before you can start hearing this.
Okay.
Basically, they got every town crier they had and sent them out into the streets. And more or less, they sent messengers out to almost every town in the entire continent, or trying to.
Well then, Gonia, it seems your chance has arrived, So, should we get to move on in this little parade? Which I predict eventually will be a little bit of a parade of death, no?
It'll be a parade of something. And you hear the crier continue. Caravans leaving by tomorrow! Ports are shut down for only trade goods. No passengers!
Maybe not.
he continues, and he's basically running a spiel of how there's caravans setting up to leave for tomorrow. So you can guess the marketplace is absolutely swarming with people right now, getting things ready. And he's stating that no ship is carrying passengers. It is only for trade goods and trade goods only.
I've got